sticks on top of my pasta or whatever, and I said something about like why I was even bothering doing that, and I said something about I'm just experiencing things for the sake of experiencing them, if that made sense. And someone else left a comment and they were saying something like, yeah, I totally get that. I totally, I understand what you're talking about. I understand, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, and you have no idea how much worse it's probably going to get with that mindset. And, I had this idea before that comment had even come up. I kind of only even said that in the video as a bit of a throwaway remark, just to say something probably. But, yeah, this idea was already present in my head before that. And, this is kind of just what happens when, when you take somebody like me who is a bit creative and appreciates a good bit of shock value every now and then you're on a live stream and you're theorizing ideas and you're coming up with things to do and you're looking at a shopping list on, and you know what, and some things just come to you, some things come naturally, some things, you feel inspired, and you know how you do your work, and you know how the process goes for you, and you know how you like to go about doing what you do. And then you kind of come to a conclusion where this is something that felt like it was the right thing to do. And, it's also just, some people just have the power. We have free will in this world. We have an amazing gift to do whatever the holy motherfuck we want to do with very minimal restrictions. And that's how you end up here in the situation that I'm in, where, creativity is a gift. There is a lot of very non-creative people out there. People that don't know the first thing about having good ideas or having a little bit of fun and understanding the benefits of atrocity. And, the audacity to do certain things. I mean, I find a lot of very terrible things funny because I just love how fucked up and shocking they are, even if they're not objectively good things. And, this may not even be all that special. This may be the most unoriginal type of wonky, weirdo bullshit you've ever seen, right? But I figured it was worth a shot. And I figure if it could bring a little bit of joy to a video and a little bit of being unique, then why the motherfuck not give it a go? You're not gonna like what I'm gonna say. This is not even close to bad. I don't want to see one comment talking shit on this until you fucking try. There's some cases where you can say, oh, you have to try, and that it doesn't make sense. Like when people tell me I should try pickles on something. Fuck you. This is not bad. Fire. Fucking amazing. 7:45 in the morning, just had to send a text of a picture of these to my mother and my father and my grandma and my one friend who I actually text on a regular basis because I don't have that many friends like that, but that I text, I guess. My mom is horrified, and I bet you might be. I promise you, this is not bad. I promise. I hate a lot of food. I'm a picky fucking eater. If you had a piece of lettuce anywhere near my McDonald's burger, I'll sniff that motherfucker out and I won't eat it. This is not bad. mouth, and I just burped so hard that it like it fucking flew out onto my hoodie. Bro, this fucking life, bro. This is what I'm 8 in the morning on a fucking Monday. I'm not going out there getting a job. I'm not starting a family. I'm doing. Holy shit, I need a minute. So yeah, okay, that was fun. You know, I recorded a video earlier already. I wanted to go get some McDonald's, to be honest. McDonald's, what the where? I was gonna go get some McDonald's just to eat some McDonald's breakfast. There's so much snow outside still. Like, I promise you, fast food videos will be going hard when I get some fucking nicer weather. But I figured, you know, I've been wanting to do this one for a bit, and you know, the way that my days have been going when I try to record these videos is I can usually record like 2 of them in a day, because I eat large meals, and I need to, you know, preserve each session and time things right with my appetite, so I have as much appetite as possible to eat in the video, etc., etc. I think it had been almost 8 hours since I recorded the last video. I was kind of iffy on if I'd be hungry enough to do a lot or eat a big thing, and I knew if I did this, I would just do 2 instead of more hot dogs, which I usually do eat more than 2 hot dogs when I eat hot dogs. So, like, it genuinely, like, I get it may look terrible and awkward. I specifically did not heat up the fudge because I didn't want it to get, like, I wanted it to stay in that kind of gooey, thicker texture, so it wouldn't maybe go as melty and disseminate and mix with the bun and the hot dog as much. And I think that was a good idea. I think it kind of helped keep the tastes a little bit. I got a text from my friend that's like, Zach, are you being fucking for real right now? Anyway, what was I saying? The tastes were very separate. Like, you would think when you taste something like weird like this, you'd be like, ew, why would you want those things combined in your mouth? They stayed kind of separate in my mouth. Is that weird? Like, my brain was able to focus on each individual flavor on its own without issue, and it like barely actually felt combined in my mouth. And let's not fucking lie, those things looked fucking awesome. They looked so goddamn cool. That's like the only reason I got the sprinkles, because the sprinkles would look fucking awesome. But yeah, that worked out, I guess. I almost kind of wish it was more terrible than it. I wish it was actually sort of terrible, so I would actually feel like weird about it. But now I kind of feel like, because you know, I was gonna do this video staging it as if I'm weird, and if I'm being completely honest, now I kind of feel like I have to stage it as like, you're weird for telling me I'm weird because you gotta try this shit. This was not bad at all. This is actually really good. This was cheap too. Like, if you need some fucking chocolate, get some fucking chocolate. That shit was fucking fire. Oh my god. Okay, let me get out of here before oh my god. Hey, follow my Twitch and stuff.